What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Product Reviews. My name is Chris, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to review me. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and why I decided to go and start this journey of a YouTube channel. Currently trying to do 2 YouTube channels. One is Product Reviews, and the other is Crazy White Boy Gaming, in case anybody's interested in checking that one out. But basically, a little bit of backstory on me. No stranger to hard work, working outside, doing multiple different jobs like that. I've done landscaping in one capacity or another for the past almost 15 years. I've done a bunch of other things in between and during. Run a lot of heavy equipment, all kinds of things. I started whenever I was young, working for my dad, and he has a seafood business. So I did a lot of working with seafood, being out on the water, stuff like that. A lot of physical labor, a lot of wearing out your body. And mine's it's doing good. I'm not a big guy or nothing, but for the stuff I've done and everything, I think I'm doing all right. Not really sure how to record a video like this, so this is going to be pretty edgy, pretty raw. We're just going to go through it and try to talk about it, but I wanted to try something different, for one. Two, I always thought about having, some sort of YouTube channel. Whether it be a pet project, a side project, something different, something going on. I wanted to get out of the physical labor space, because unless you've got a crap ton of experience, or you're not freaking legally blind like I am, and you're just a superstar of a physical worker, you don't get those good paying jobs typically. Those are very hard to come by. I mean, yeah, you can go out there and kill yourself doing this and that and the other, and you could probably make it that way, and there's plenty of people that have. But there's also very few people like me. I mean, everybody has their own problems, and I'm not trying to put on a pity party. I'm just different. I've never met anybody that has the exact conditions I have, and honestly, I don't know everything that is wrong with me. I just know what it affects. But I figured YouTube was a way to where I can grow as a person. I could show y'all some of my life, some of everything going on. I could take care of my family, possibly, because once it starts paying, which I'm not even getting paid for right now, I'm just here talking to y'all for nothing other than the fact of I get to talk to the subscribers I've got. Appreciate y'all for subscribing. I already don't like this. Let's keep going anyway. It's supposed to be raw and unedited, right? But some things about me that people don't know. Alright, well, from looking at me, you wouldn't know I have a disability. I, in most cases, don't let it hold me back. Try to push forward, but I do realize and know there's things that I cannot do. For starters, I have what they call optic nerve atrophy. I'm sure there's other people out there that have it, but I've never met anybody that has it that was born with it. There's plenty of people out there that have like macular degeneration that causes it, stuff like that. But I was born this way, and I'm sure there's other people that are born that way too, but I've never met them, so I don't know who they are, how many there are, or anything. That being a nerve problem, it affects other nerves in my body. So my balance is horrible, like basically non-existent. I've I've learned how to adapt and make it work and everything, but it's atrocious. I have hand tremors. My hands shake all the time. I can't really control that either. Sometimes if I'm sitting there, I notice it, but I'm so used to it, I don't pay attention most of the time. I'll start rocking back and forth. Maybe not to this quite extreme, but just as an example. And like I'm involuntarily doing it. It's just happening. That that in the past, the fact of me just being legally blind has held me back from a bunch of jobs. Now, when you apply for a job and you tell them it's off the jump, legally they can't say, "Oh, this is why we're not hiring you." But everywhere I've ever applied, it's always found an excuse. So I got tired of trying to apply to places that don't want to even give you a chance. I want to make something better for myself. I'm tired of working for places that want to work the absolute to the bone. That way, when you are off, you don't even enjoy life. Like here recently, I worked for a Target distribution warehouse for a very short period of time. I was there. I don't know. We'll say a few months. Everybody there was very nice people to work for. But you've got 10, 12 hours a day that you are in your head. You have no outside distractions. You don't really get to talk to anybody much. There's no working interactions. It's just you being a robot doing your job. And on top of that, it's very dangerous. I mean, I drank 2 gallons a day of water every day on every shift, plus Gatorade and other things. I mean, you absolutely get worked to the bone there. It's not afraid of the work, but whenever I got home, it affected family life. It affected home life. I was treating my family, basically exiling myself from them. I go to my room, close my door. Sometimes I was a little bit more meaner and nastier than I should have been, taking out on them, which they didn't deserve. And there was nothing for me to take out on them. It's just I was in physical pain. I was really not enjoying what I was doing. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a morning person. I never have been. So getting up extremely early is something that I've done quite a bit throughout my life, but it's something I've never cared for. And I mean, some people can say, you got to get up early. Early bird gets the worm. Well, you can get up early, or you can just stay up late. There's two sides to every coin. This whole experience here is just a new path, and we're looking for a way forward. We're learning and going. There's a lot of things that I don't know and a lot of things I can learn. But one thing about this channel here in particular that I'm doing product reviews And the whole point behind it is I don't want to show y'all an edited, chopped up video with this tool and that tool and this thing and that thing. I want to show y'all the raw, uncut use of it. And maybe if I'm using it wrong, y'all will tell me and let me know. But I don't want to sit here and act like I know everything. I just show you my experience, show you how it works, show you actually using it in real life on real things, not just making up these tests and everything else. I want you to see it from start to finish, the mistakes, to mistalking, the everything. No, I want to see me show you the video as real as it gets, basically. So that's why there's no edits and everything in this video, or in any of these videos. It's just me talking through my phone or an earpiece, trying to do my best to show you the tool, explain how the tool works, explain this, explain, you know, what it does, how good or bad it is, what I think about it, so you can see it before you go and get whatever it is I'm talking about and make your own opinions. Decide if that's something you want to spend your money on. I mean, pretty much all of us worked very hard for our money. I'm going to continue to work hard for mine. Guess a little bit more information on me, being this is kind of all over the place. That's another thing about me. I'm kind of random and jumping all over the place because that's how my mind works. I'm just here, there, up here, down here. You know, I'm everywhere. But some other things about me. I have a girlfriend. I'm not married. She did buy me that, and I wear it all the time. It's a Groove Life ring. You know, it's a, if I can get it off, it's a silicone rubberized ring, red on inside. Yeah, they make them for guys and girls. Groove Life also makes pretty good belts too. I have one of those. Just fair to mention that. But anyways, I have a girlfriend. She lives with me. She has 2 kids that I basically call my own. I mean, I like to say I adopted the whole family. I brought the whole family. So I have her 2 boys, her dog, and then I have my dog. And you know, it's pretty decent sized little family. You know, 2 fur babies and 2 pain in the butt little boys, which are pretty good kids for the most part. Sometimes they make me want to, but you know, that's part of growing up, part of life. We all live together, work together. The boys are still currently in school because they're young enough to still be in school. The dogs are good dogs. They're full of life, and I'd like to show y'all more of them as it goes on. And I want to continue to try to tell y'all more about me and everything. It's just, this is a hard video to make. This is not something that I'm particularly good at. Just talking about myself. I like my Chevy trucks, and you know, Chevrolet, you're coming around, but you know, I've kind of dropped the ball on some trucks here lately, and you know, as bad as I hate to say it, Ram is number 1 right now. Ford is number 2. GMC is number 3, and then Chevrolet is behind them. So Love my Chevys. Probably will always have one, but I would like to see y'all do a little bit better on y'all stuff. Don't give me a new body with the same interior and tell me it's a totally redesigned truck. As far as the gaming channel goes, I've always kind of been somewhat of a gamer. I've never been the super greatest at a gamer or at playing games, but at a gamer. At playing games, but you know, I'm not terrible either. I like puzzle games, I like story games, I like first person shooter games, I like single player games. You know, multiplayer games are fun and everything, but as far as it goes to like Call of Duty and stuff, I used to play a campaign and I'm done with it. I'm not sitting there running around just shooting people left and right all day, all the time. That's pretty boring to me. Games I like are like The Last of Us. You know, that's a phenomenal story there. Phenomenal story. You know, there's plenty of games out there that's got very good stories. So that's the reason why, even at my age now of 33, I still like playing games because of the great stories and everything behind them. It's just like reading a good book or watching a good movie or something. You're in it for that story, and if it ain't got a good story, I don't care what genre or what it is. It's horrible. You don't need it in your life. It's just there's no point in it, other than to maybe laugh at it. But even sometimes there's still no point in that because a lot of them are just that bad. Um, a little bit more about me. As far as the whole YouTube thing goes, with the gaming side of it, I'm learning how to edit videos and stuff, but I'm like not very good at it. So a lot of those videos there are uploaded fully unedited too. But with the gaming channel, you probably want more edited videos. With this channel, that's not why we're here. That's not what we do. We're raw, real, and uncut. And that's it. So this channel will be unedited. But the other channel, I would like to continue to learn how to edit so I get better at that. Because I'm not, you know, big time gaming into this. But yeah, I did kind of jump off a cliff here and go for it because I got tired of treating my family the way I did, and I got tired of feeling the way I felt, and my hands just constantly aching. So one morning I woke up and I just said, "Enough's enough. I'm not doing it no more." And I didn't go to work that day. Yeah, it's probably not the best way to leave your job. Probably never a good idea just to do that. And I've never done that before. That's the first time I've ever been there. But I said enough's enough. I'm done treating them this way, and I'm done doing this because they don't deserve that. I didn't deserve to be that way, and if I guess that just wasn't the job for me because it didn't last, and I don't see ever going back. There was no point in putting my body through that and how demanding it was. Now, some people can do it very well. I just saw myself getting hurt on top of everything else, and I'm not one that's gonna do that to my body. I've already pushed myself to the limit enough. I've hurt myself enough. Oh, I was in a full wreck about 6 years ago, something like that. I don't remember exactly how long now. It was something like that. Um, broke my neck. Amazingly, was only in the hospital for a day, and in a neck brace for a month and a half. Like, I didn't completely sever my neck in two, but like my C4 vertebrae, unless it's gone back into place now for a long time, was shifted forward on my C5. My muscles were hyperextended. It was basically, I mean, breaking your neck's a very simple way to put it, but it was basically like a super hyper form of whiplash that shifted around your vertebrae and stuff. Like any further, and it probably could have been paralyzed. The pocket of fluid on my neck was exposed and everything. And I was still, after I got back, to where I could do everything and all, I went back to work just like that. I mean, it still bothers me to this day. Can't go too far either way. I can go back and forward pretty good. But things like that I've never let hold me back from pretty much anything. But when it came down to treating my family the way I did and doing the things I was doing and constantly in pain and hating going to work every day, just not enjoying it and dreading it and pushing it off and not wanting to go and everything, it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth my peace of mind or nothing. Everybody could say what they want as far as me walking away. Was it the best thing to just walk away from a job and not have another one lined up behind it? Probably. Probably was a dumb idea. But in the aspect of things, you never get anywhere if you don't try. And for a long time, I listened to other people tell me this, tell me that, tell me why I can't do this or that. Tell me what I need to do, what I should be doing, where I should be going with my life. Some things, I said enough on. I'm going to be myself. Other things, I still continue to listen to them. Finally, at the end of the day, this is my life. I'm going to do what the hell I want with it. I'm going to push forward. I'm going to try to do what's best for me and my family. And I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. But I'm also not going to listen to people tell me I can't, or I'm negative, or being negative, or this or that, or telling me that this is not logical or whatever. This is dumb. There's so many people trying to do what I'm trying to do. Yeah, they're not wrong. There's a lot of people out there trying to do this. But if you have a dream, you have a goal, and you don't go for it, why even bother? Why even dream about it? Why let people tell you this or that, or even try to put stress on you, or try to make your situation even harder? That's one thing I could say about my girlfriend is she's told me, if you're not happy with something, don't do it. If you want to do something, go for it. Quit letting everybody else tell you what you can and can't do. I mean, she's been a big part of my life, and I'm doing my best to be there for her as well. And she says I am, but I do struggle with that mentality of I'm the man, I'm supposed to provide, and I'm not providing right now. So that's something that does bug me there, and I want to be providing. I want to be taking care of them. I want to not have to worry about anything. But just like she said, whenever it comes to your health, it's not worth sacrificing yourself for. And I mean, most of that I agree with. The only part I say is it's worth taking care of your family for until they start suffering. Whenever you're making them suffer behind you, you need to find something else, and that's what I'm doing. I mean, I've never been one to sit down and talk to the camera, get up and sing karaoke, anything. I was always a shy person, very shy, even as I got older. And I don't know why, because I never really cared what anybody thought. But for some reason, I still let what other people thought affect me. And now as I've got it, even older, I realize that nothing anybody else thinks about you matters. What matters is what you think about yourself. And honestly, I probably have never been more happy than what I am right now. Yeah, right now things are kind of tough and things are hard, and can't just go do this and go do that and everything else. But I've never felt more free and more happy than what I have right now. But I'm gonna keep making videos for y'all. Keep on uploading them. Hopefully you enjoy them, watch them, share them, like and subscribe, tell other people about them. Go make movies about how great I am. I'm just. Anyways, thank y'all. This has been interesting. And this is product reviews. Once again, like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. And hopefully I'm better at doing this next time. All right, bye. Don't follow.